Today, the National Center on Sexual Exploitation had the honor of briefing key advisors to the President at the White House, including members of the National Security Council, the Homeland Security Council, as well as representatives from the Vice President's office and other senior White House officials. The focus of this critical discussion was one of the most rapidly growing threats to Americans: sextortion.
We know that sextortion is a rising epidemic, obviously impacting children, and teenage boys are especially vulnerable and particularly targeted. But beyond that, it's also a silent epidemic for adults. At least 1 in 7 adults admits to having been threatened with the release of sexual content. This is something that can be done by individuals, but it can also be done internationally through organized transnational sextortion. And it's something that poses a security threat in addition to threats of actual lives, let alone the trauma and harm that entails from there.
We shared how this crisis is harming children and adults, both domestically and through criminal networks operating across borders, and how urgent it is for government, tech companies, and financial institutions to work together. We are deeply committed to our bipartisan mission, making sure that concerns about sexual exploitation are heard in every administration, in Congress, and in state capitals across the country. It was encouraging to see the attendees' genuine concern and openness to creative solutions and the use of asymmetrical tactics to address these sophisticated criminal networks. This White House briefing caps an incredibly impactful few weeks for our public policy team. We've given expert input to and endorsed bipartisan legislation like the AI Lead Act, which introduces product liability for the AI industry, and the GUARD Act, which protects children from harmful AI chatbots. Just last week, we also brought parents from states around the country to meet with senior staff in support of the Kids Online Safety Act, making sure that families' voices are heard where it matters the most. This kind of engagement would not have been possible without your support. Your voice and generosity are helping bring national and international attention to the sexual exploitation crisis. Thank you for standing with us as we push for policies and protections that truly make a difference.